All right, welcome. Week 5, Fantasy Football, Beer Nuts Football League update. Let's get right into it. We're in week 5. We're halfway through the season. A lot going on here. Um, Interesting matchups this week. This is the first time I've seen that we got like some disparity between the top and the very bottom. We got some killers, and then we got some people at the bottom, those cellar dwellers. So I'm gonna start off with barebacks and chrome. Actually, let's start off this a little different. So I threw it to Tony last week to go give an update. Tony, the professional YouTuber, really? That was horrible, bro. Like, your microphone wasn't working. You're interviewing a guy. He didn't know anything about anything. All he knows about is the Monte Cristo. Second of all, the background music there. That's all we could hear with that baseball game going on. Ain't nobody care about baseball. At least I don't. Anyways, Tony, you're done. Move on to the next person. Actually, Tony, we're about to break down your game here. Looks like you pulled out a W to move into 12th spot. Congratulations on that. Even though, dude, you didn't even change your quarterback. You had Mariota going. Are you kidding me? You took down barebacks. Clay, what's up, man? I thought you were stepping up. You took down barebacks only by 4, but you didn't even have a quarterback going. Devontae Adams came back from that concussion. He had a nice game with 2 TDs. Duke Johnson, Cleveland running back, still timid for any Cleveland player. Travis Kelce had a great game. This is just a pretty lackluster performance on both teams. Clay, you didn't have much going on either side. Michael Crabtree, looks like he's got a little bit of chemistry with E.J. Manuel. Carlos Hyde, San Francisco running back, 1 point. Ugh. Delaney Walker, it's tough to play when you got no quarterback going with you. Your kicker, who has been killing it all year, who I saw you picked up, didn't have the greatest game. On the bench there, you had Will Fuller. Will Fuller looks to be stepping up. That guy looks to be kind of what's this guy's name? What's the quarterback's name from Houston? The rookie, Deshaun Watson. Seems like they got a little bit of chemistry growing. He might step up to be the number 1 overall. Anyways, Tony, good game. You took down barebacks. I like it. Anytime you can take down one of those top teams, just make the playoffs, dude. And come on, seriously, twice a week, log in, update your stuff.
Before we move on to the next one, I don't know about you, but I know I was watching that game, this matchup really closely. Because I wanted to see if he pulled it out without pulling out Marcus Mariota, and he did. That was surprising. I was checking in every once in a while just to see how it was going, but man, that's surprising. That's really surprising.
Leave it to the ex-commish just to not do anything. This is notorious. The last couple of years, he's got too much going on. Skateboarding down Denver, filming, whatever, throwing the hair out, doing his thing. He's just got too much going on for fantasy. Anyways, Tony, step it up, bro. Your name is not on that trophy yet. You are the founder. Get it done. Anyways, let's break it down to the next game. Next game, who do we got?
We got CFA and Bortles and James on this one. From the looks of it, both teams definitely came out to play in this one. Both teams scoring over 100. Phillip Rivers had a decent game against the New York Giants, unfortunately. But Hopkins really blew it up. Did some good for you, Bortles and James. Parker didn't show up. Actually, and Watson didn't either. Both of those combined, if they would have put some points on the board for you, it would have been a much closer game. And let's see.
Who is that running back from Green Bay? What, Montgomery goes down? Who is A. Jones? Great move.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. I didn't even see that.
What a flex play.
For sure. Both you guys have A-list receivers that both of them showed up to play and made it a really close game. Overall, just a really good matchup here. Strong teams.
Yeah, one thing that stands out here is you guys both had a plug and play. You had Jones, Eric, you had Jones with 23 points. Like, who would have suspected that? And then on the other hand, CFA, Jerick McKinnon, he wasn't even supposed to get the start, but he had that 170-yard run that was just like ridiculous. Outstanding use of your pickups for that week. And another thing, Bortles and James, you could have put in Deshaun Watson and won that game. That rookie is a stud. Anyways, sure. Eric, I'm pulling for you. All right, next game up, we got
Dothrakis.
Thank you, Dothrakis versus Irish. Irish, you were in second going into this. Stephon Diggs throwing up a big goose egg. Mike, Dak Prescott putting up numbers. And T.Y. Hilton putting up numbers with, who's Indy's quarterback?
Actually, I don't even know who that is. Do they have one?
No, they don't have one. But I saw Andrew Luck's finally starting to play there. Those are the big numbers from those games. Des Bryant doing his job. Giovanni Bernard, nothing. Marshawn Lynch stepping up a little bit. And then, again, Hogan doing his thing. Mike, big win, taking down number 2. You're right in the mix of it. I think you're 4th right now. Pretty good. No Peyton Manning. No kicker in the top couple rounds. Anyways, love to see you make the playoffs.
Definitely hard to pull out a win when your leading scorer is Marshawn Lynch at 11. So that's a tough break. That's very unlikely to happen again. But sometimes you just have these weeks where you don't put up anything. So, Donnie, you had one last week.
All right, next one is you and Donnie.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Donnie is week after week just...
He started out so good. So me and Donnie were texting back and forth right when the games got started. He was kind of making fun of me because my wide receiver crew didn't come up to play. Mike Evans scoring 4 points. Who would have thought that? Deshaun Jackson finally showed up late in the third, early in the fourth. Todd Gurley, very disappointing. Only 2 points. I expected at least 20 out of him. And for Donnie...
How about that Amari quarterback, Cooper.
Dude? Yeah, Blake Bortles. Amari Cooper, dude. I mean, what can you even say with that? Throwing up a big goose egg. Keenan Allen. See, I was watching this game live. It was on TV. And I thought Keenan Allen had more points than he actually turned out today. It looked like it in the game anyway. Let's see who else.
This is the best stat of this game. So Donnie puts up 54 points. Ouch. His bench, a total of 3.
Oh yeah. Damn.
Dude, you don't even got batch up.
Yeah, my bench got 5. That was my bench. My bench put up 5, so me and Donnie at least put in the right players this week.
Anyways, you're moving up. What are you now? Second, third?
Yep.
All right.
Third.
Next up, let's go. Caribou County versus Tugzilla. All right, so it looks like I think Caribou County, Jim, you're second now, taking down Tugzilla. Again, another week, Tugs going down. Even though Cam Newton putting up 31 points. Wow. Howard Tugs putting up 0. That was rough. Couple fumbles. And then, unfortunately, your flex, Odell Beckham, out for the year. I mean, you're already on the downhill slope. Now, I don't even know what to say. You don't got a lot of outlook in there. Caribou County, you got Tom Brady. He didn't perform as well as he did, or as well as he should have. But you got their kicker who stepped it up, and then you got Seattle defense. On that back note, you got Alex Smith. So you have 2 great quarterbacks performing week in and week out. You got 2 great kickers. Anyways, you're in second. Outstanding. Love to see the retired legend in second place behind. Anyways, pure luck this year.
All right, next one. Auto pick and woos.
Dude, this is game of the week for sure.
Decided by 1 point. Where could Sterling Shepard, if he would have gotten 1 point, this would have been a tie game. Sterling Shepard, even Sammy Watkins threw up a goose egg.
Yeah, look at Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, he ran all over the Giants for sure. Man, this is a close one. And again, look at the bench. Nobody on the bench put up anything, so they all put the right people in.
Again, auto pick ass kickers. Auto pick stepping through. That Melvin Gordon. Wow. Ladarius Murray, we thought he was going to do a little better. Like
Yeah.
I thought he would be the number 1 too. I got him in a different league, but just didn't happen.
His quarterback, Roethlisberger, coming from a Steelers fan, what the hell is going on with this guy? What's going on with Roethlisberger?
I don't know. 6 rings. Anyways, 5 picks. That's rough, man. The guy's getting old.
Yeah.
And when you throw to one guy every time, you have great receivers. Throw to them. Don't just keep throwing to AB. AB is incredible. He's the best. But switch it up a little bit. You got Le'Veon Bell. Get him going. Anyways, I'm tired of that.
Right.
All right, let's break down. Word 'em up. 5-0. This is like the year. I don't know what's going on. I'm a little bit stunned by this. 137. It's got to be one of the high points of the year. Leonard Fournette, rookie, killing it. That 90-yard run in the fourth quarter was ridiculous. Even though it was against Pittsburgh, and I got their defense, but I'll take that. Kicker did all right. AJ Green, I just hope he doesn't get injured. I know you rode him all last year until like week 12, and then he went down.
Yep.
But, man, Gerald Hoyer, again, putting up huge numbers. Outstanding. There was just not much you can do against Jameis Winston. I mean, I had a couple players that were just killed it. Hunt, again, 100 yards. The guy is unbelievable. He's still on the trading block. Anybody interested, let me know. So that's our league. Let's break it down. Word 'em up. 5-0. 590 points for. He has got 100. Oh, wait.
40.
That's me. 140 points over anybody in the league. Again, it doesn't matter until week 15 and 16, but this is a little ridiculous. Second, Jim, 4-1, 451. Third, 2 girlies, 435, right on the doorstep. Mike, you're sitting in fourth, 4-1. Bearbacks went down this week. That was a rough one. Irish Bruisers, again, down this week. Bortles and James, you got a team on the rise. Right, or discard. Let's go to 7. Auto pick ass kickers. 3-2, 373. Not a lot of points, but you're 3-2. The wins are what matters. Bortles and James, right on the cusp there with 454. So technically, if you would have won, you would have been, well, correction. You have the second highest point tally in the league, and you're sitting at 8. Hey, point tally is going to be huge at the end. Greatest show on turf. Discard. Let's talk about Donwell.
Let's talk about Don.
I don't know what to say, man.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, you've lost 3 in a row.
You might have more luck just not checking in and not setting your lineup. Try that next week. We'll see what's up.
Yeah, quit banking on Keenan Allen. So you're just out of it, but you're 2-3. But that 8 spot with Eric has got some ridiculous points. CFA, Chrome, good job. You're now 12th out of 14. Is that good? No, that's horrible, bro. Step it up. You're my cousin. You're the founder of the league. We expect more from you. 365, Tugzilla. You've stepped into a big boy league. You were great in these little pansy leagues in the last couple of years, but now you're in the big boy league, and you see what it's like. Woos, given you're in 14th spot, you have your name on the trophy more than anybody out there. So I always give props to you. You've lost 5 in a row. Rough times. Your point tally's not bad. Anyways, if you're looking for trades, Hunt's on the market. All right, so what do you see in the coming week, Shane?
Well, let's check it out here real quick. It's going to next week. I want to see next week. I haven't taken a look yet.
So I got Irish Bruisers. Both of us got a lot of bye weeks, so we're having to figure it out. Bortles and James, Chrome.
Yeah.
Looks pretty close. He's probably not going to change his lineup. It looks like the high for next week projected right now, Bearbacks.
So your prediction for game of the week, matchup of the week next week, what do you got?
Well, based on these lineups, I'm going to have to go 2 girlies, Dorothyakis. Dorthrakis. Whatever. I'll never get that right. That's probably going to be my game of the week. Yeah. Anyways, this week, we're in week 5 now. So we're about to be in week 6. So now it's time to start looking towards the playoffs here. We got a little bit of separation between it. All it takes is top 8 to get in the playoffs. So your bottom 4 are not going to get in the playoffs this league. So, yeah. What else you got? How about them Giants?
Yeah.
Like, Giants going... So, Shane, obviously a big Giants fan. They lose Brandon Marshall for the season.
Yep.
They lose Odell Beckham for the season. Sterling Shepard, there's a question mark if he's coming back. Who do they got? Evan Ingram.
Nobody.
He's great.
Yeah.
But, and they lost Harris. They lost 3 wide receivers for this season.
We did sign a couple people today and yesterday. No names. I don't know who they are. One receiver who's a special teams specialist. He's a returner, obviously, to replace what's that idiot's name that got injured? Damn it, I forgot. Harris. To replace him, we finally signed an offensive lineman from a practice squad of another team's practice squad. So we'll see how that works out.
You guys are set up to go 0-16.
Absolutely.
You could tie.
And I'm hoping they do. Number one, get head coach fired, the general manager fired. This would be great. And then get the first draft pick overall. Maybe that running back from
Who'd
Penn
go?
State.
Saquon Barkley, Penn State. You guys need a running back. On top of that, you need an O-line.
Yep.
You need someone other than a mouth breather throwing the rock. But that's all right. Anyways, I can't talk much. Ben Roethlisberger, 5 interceptions. The man's old. I mean, I just turned 39 this weekend. However, Ben is what? I think he's 36. That's way too old. I play soccer. I play softball. I ain't about to go throw that rock around.
36?
I think he's 36, 37. I think they're him, Rivers, and Eli were all drafted the same, and I think they're 36, something like that. Obviously, way young, but for football, you're old. Except the immortal Tom Brady, 40, still getting it done.
Yep.
What else is going on? Anything else?
No.
I'm pretty lackluster tonight. Just got back from happy hour. Long.
I just woke up from a nap. So.
3-day week this week. Yesterday. Fed holiday. Anyways, exciting news in my life. My 13-year-old daughter drove for the first time. Yeah, I'm saying that. For the first time by herself this weekend. It was pretty exciting. Took a spin around the block.
Wait, she went by herself?
Well, I was in the passenger seat, but in my car, there's no stepping over. There's a big mound in my car in the middle of us, so there's nothing in between us. True, it's her, and it's a fairly fast car, so she can move. Anyways, looking forward to week 6. Marianne, I know you keep saying this is like the 3rd week in a row you promised to come check out my new office. Still haven't stopped down. I'm there all the time. Hopefully see you this week, if not next week. Anyways, final words? Anything?
I'm benching Eli.
0-16?
Yeah, 0-16. I'm benching Eli for this week, so I'll be starting Cousins.
Okay.
And we'll see how that goes from there.
Todd Gurley put up 2 points.
I'm not
going against the number 1 running back in the league, Hunt. Would you make that trade?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He's a rookie. I'm not gonna go with him.
He's a rookie, yet he gets it done.
And you're way too willing to get rid of him. Which scares me.
I'm all about the adventure. Fantasy doesn't mean it's not a lot of money. I've had that trophy twice now. Do I really want it a 3rd year? Yeah, I do. But anyways. All right. With that, no parting words. We're out.
That's it.